Welcome back, everybody. This video is going to be an update on the two Alaska State Troopers that gave an innocent man 300 stitches. First, let's do a recap. If you want to jump straight to the information, go to the end of the video. If you'd like early access to videos like this and more, you can hit the join button and become a member. Donations are also greatly appreciated. All of that information is in the description down below. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and let's get into it.
Yesterday, the Office of Special Prosecutions filed criminal complaints in the Kenai District Court against both officers. The Alaska State Troopers hold ourselves to extremely high standards of conduct and accountability. Any allegation of criminal conduct by an Alaska State Trooper is aggressively investigated so that we can hold our employees accountable for their actions, just as we would any person committing a crime in the state of Alaska. I'll have to say personally, when I reviewed this video, I was totally sickened by what I saw. Two Alaska State Troopers that represent this uniform, represents this state, conducted themselves in this way. Because of their actions, there were significant injuries to the person that went to the hospital that was in that vehicle. And I've been with this department 33 years, and I've never seen any action like this before by an Alaska State Trooper. And it's hard for me to equate how this has affected me and other troopers that wear this uniform. Let me be clear, the action of these two individuals is not acceptable to me, not in the line of our training and our policy, and I know it's not acceptable to Alaskans that we serve. While this is an unfortunate day for the Alaska State Troopers, I hope Alaskans will continue to place their trust in the hundreds of troopers that honorably serve Alaskans every day, ensuring public safety across this great state.
In the state of Alaska, our laws for assault are based on degrees, and the degrees are related to the elements of the crime. That is, what are the things that we have to prove that are the difference between the felony and the misdemeanor. To get to a felony, there are one of two types of elements that are needed, either the use of a dangerous instrument or serious physical injury. Both of those terms, those phrases, are defined in law, and we have to go and look at those definitions to determine whether or not there was a dangerous instrument utilized. We don't believe that in this particular instance there was a dangerous instrument utilized. Or that there was serious physical injury. And while I acknowledge that the victim in this case did have to go to the hospital, it is not unheard of where individuals have to seek medical treatment, but the injuries still do not rise to the level of serious physical injury. The definition of serious physical injury found in our statutes is that it has to be a physical injury that is capable of causing death or serious and protracted disfigurement, or the loss or impairment of the use of a body, organ, or member for some extended period of time. And while these injuries did indeed require medical attention, we have not found that there is sufficient evidence to say that it would have met that higher level.
More talk. I will say that I've been with this department 33 years. My dad was a former Alaska State Trooper. I can't recall any other incidents, to my knowledge, that we've had an arrest like this with two troopers using excessive force when they're detaining a person.
But I am unaware of any prior cases that were filed against an Alaska State Trooper for assault based on excessive use of force when making an arrest.
And I felt that it needed to go to a higher level than just an administrative investigation. It needed to go to a criminal investigation, because I've never seen actions like that before deployed by an Alaska State Trooper in over 30 years.
Have there been any prior complaints or questions about excessive force against either of those troopers?
To my knowledge, we are reviewing a couple cases that they were involved in. So I guess the answer is yes. This is not what the Alaska State Troopers stand for, certainly not what I stand for. And as long as I'm commissioner, we're not going to allow this type of activity or what I consider gross misconduct by our troopers. And like you say, this is painful not only for for us, but it's painful for our troopers that have to deal with it. And certainly, I'm sure they'll get some feedback from the public as they're out doing their duties. Per policy, I'm the only person in this department that can ask for a criminal investigation against one of our own people. And I felt it serious enough based on what I saw in the body-worn camera and some documents that what we did was outrageous.